Get ready for 12 smart psychological tips everyone should know. You don't necessarily have to be an expert in psychology to understand what's going on in people's heads and use it to your advantage. There are some psychological tips that work on a subconscious level that help you win another person's trust, get somebody's approval, and relax when you're stressed out. In today's video, Brightside is sharing 12 tips that will work every time and can help you out in any situation. So, if you're ready to get what you want in life with some help from psychology, then hit that thumbs up button. Counting down from number 12. When a group of people are laughing, each person looks at the individual he or she likes the most. After a good joke or in the middle of an interesting discussion, every person instinctively looks at the person they like the most. This is because they want to make sure that the object of their desires approves of and shares their sense of humor. So, in order to find out everything about a group of friends, get a few really good jokes ready and watch everybody like a hawk. Your observations might turn out really surprising. Number 11. Chew on something when you're nervous. Before an important conversation, a public speech, or another event that makes you nervous, you should try to chew some gum or even eat something. A 2011 study at Tokyo Medical and Dental University concluded that the chewing motion greatly reduces feelings of anxiety. The thing is that nobody eats when they're in danger. So while you're chewing, your brain thinks it's safe to relax. It sends a signal that relieves tension and helps calm you down. You're basically tricking your own brain. The same Tokyo research explains that some ancient Mayans and Greeks who used to chew on tree resin were less tense than their peers who didn't share this habit. Oh, maybe this is where the expression, "she really chewed him out," came from. Wow, that would make her a stressed-out cannibal. Okay, maybe not. Number 10. Staring can help you If you think someone is looking at you, just yawn. Oddly enough, yawning is like the common cold. There's even a phenomenon called contagious yawning. Ooh. It's typical for humans and chimpanzees to yawn when they see, hear, or just think about yawning. Some individuals are less influenced by others' yawns, but out of 328 participants of a study conducted at the Duke University School of Medicine, 222 yawned while watching a video of people yawning. Are you yawning right now just hearing about phenomenon? That works. So, it's more likely than not you'll be able to use yawning to see who's watching you. To figure it out, just yawn and look around. In most cases, the person who is staring at you will yawn too. Not only that, but if you do this when the sun comes up, you can yawn at dawn. Thank you very much. Number 6. If you a sheet of paper, or even asking you start to exude warmth and people feel it. Hey, are you the one that takes advantage of these subconscious tricks? Which one is your favorite? Tell us in the comment section below. Share this video with your friends to help them pass a job interview or win over their crush's heart. Remember that there are many more useful and interesting things on the bright side of life. So subscribe and see what's coming your way.